Fall is finally here. Fall is my favorite season. I love the rainy days and the cozy drinks in warm colored mugs. Autumn just brings such a sense of contentment for me. Being a highly introverted person, a whole season revolving around quiet calmness is definitely my happy place. Fall is all about quiet walks through yellow trees, tea, fuzzy socks, and reading books. There's a reason it's one of the most beloved seasons for people like me. This year, I really want to enjoy autumn. It comes and goes so fast where I live. Sometimes, even before the leaves can fall off the trees completely, that awful snow makes an appearance. I really don't like winter. It's too extreme, very cold and dark and lifeless. Also, early fall is when the sunflowers are in full bloom, so that may also play a large role into why it's my favorite season. Oh, I should address what I am drinking for all of you who may be confused. It is an Earl Grey tea with, yes, a marshmallow. Don't judge me. I really like marshmallows in Earl Grey. I don't know where this started, but it's great. I usually prefer the mini marshmallows, but for some reason I have the big ones. As I'm saying this though, I'm actually currently drinking a hot chocolate with a total of 0 marshmallows. A tip for making hot chocolate, from scratch that is, not the powder, put a little bit of espresso powder in it. Not a lot, but it brings out more of that chocolatey taste. It's really lovely. I recommend you trying it. Like I was saying earlier, I really want to enjoy fall this year. Part of that includes making fall-themed art. I don't think I've made any fall-themed art in the last year, which is such a shame because I don't even have to choose the color palette. It's already decided for me. I really wanted to paint some fall trees, and what better tree than a birch tree, at least in my opinion. Yes, I know maples have more saturated colors and blah 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 whatever, but birch trees are the best tree and you'll not change my mind. Anyway, so I know the painting would need some trees, but beyond that, I didn't give this painting a ton of direction or thought. No sketching apart from the initial warm-ups you saw in the beginning. Not long after starting, I wanted to paint a big pumpkin. I love big, misshapen pumpkins. Like when they've gotten so chunky that they look like they've just melted into the ground. I think they are so funny. I ended up having to screen record half of this painting. I originally wanted the whole video to be like what you're seeing now, but my iPad was too reflective and I couldn't figure out a way to get it to not reflect so much light. I think it was the time of day that I was recording, and because I'm right-handed, I wanted the camera on the left. And so it ended up just being too shiny and I didn't like the way it looked. So for half the video I had to do just a screen recording, and then this half you actually get to see me drawing. I really love painting on my iPad, but there's definitely been times where the reflectiveness of the screen or the smudges have made painting on it a little more difficult. I know a lot of people really don't like painting on the glass because there's not any kind of friction or anything, but to be honest, I really haven't had a problem with it. I thought about getting something like a paper-like screen protector, but I really didn't want to sacrifice my colors in order just to feel more like a rough screen. I don't know. The colors I choose and how they look on my screen is really important to me because when I print my work, I'm really scared that it's not going to print with the proper colors. And I know like a printer will never be as perfect as my screen, But even just adding that other layer where it just dampens your color, I don't want to risk it, and I want my colors to look as much like my screen as possible. I know this picture might come across slightly Halloween-ish. That wasn't the point. I think just the raven gives off that kind of impression, so I tried to really lighten up a lot of the colors and bring in some sort of sunlight light into the picture near the end. I wanted it to feel more fall and cozy and happy and not like any sort of holiday. But I guess that's what you get for painting ravens and pumpkins. I just really like ravens, and I think it created a nice contrast against the white birch trees. And of course I had to add sunflowers. I love sunflowers, as I'm sure you've guessed. Oh, in the background of this video, you can see those kind of puffy flowers that are in the jar there. Those are called teddy bear sunflowers, and I think they are so adorable. They have so many petals, and they're kind of like, they're not super soft, like not like a teddy bear, but they're kind of fluffy. And I think if you are able to grow teddy bear sunflowers, that you should definitely try it. Mine did not get very big this year. They got really stunted because they ended up getting a lot of shade, but I think they're adorable. This is actually going to be another book cover for one of my notebooks that I make. I'm thinking about maybe adding them to my Etsy shop at some point. I'm not sure though. I'd have to figure out shipping and all that other kind of things. Well, I hope all of you that watch this video take some time this fall just to appreciate it. Do something calm and relaxing that brings you a feeling of coziness. It's such a short season. Enjoy it while it lasts. Drink a cup of tea with marshmallows. Put on some fuzzy socks and maybe even do some art. Alright everybody, see you in the next one.